By the time he was 8 years old, he had lost 5 siblings. At 9, he was left for dead, only to awaken from a coma paralyzed. But he recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of body and mind. Bradley Quick is here to share with you his path from Skid Row junkie to successful talk show host, author, mentor, and motivational speaker. If you're looking for a better tomorrow, if you want a positive evolution, or if you're in need of a quick fix, you're in the right place. Now kick back and get ready for the top experts in the field of body, mind, and soul. Here on the Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Quick Fix here on Cool Change Radio, your home for positive answers and the place for you to find that life and health solution you've been looking for. We're right here right now to inform you to the latest life enhancement techniques in many different areas, including health, fitness, nutrition, psychology, finance, weight loss, and a whole variety of other wonderful and life-empowering topics. Today's show is brought to you by the Cool Change Foundation. If you're fond of our show, if we brought you some breakthrough solutions, or you just want to help us stay on the air, please donate today. Come on, think about it. When we make life better for mom and dad, we make life better for the children. When we make life better for the children, we make life better for the entire family. Everybody wins. It's 100% tax deductible besides, and no donations ever too small. You can donate right now at www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. And remember, it's time for cool change with the Cool Change Foundation. Hey, welcome everyone. My name is Bradley Quick. I'm here as always to discuss solutions with you. I'm here to talk to you about having a better life experience and becoming the best you that you can be. Our guest today is Dr. Nava Sonnenschein. She is the founder of the international renowned conflict management programs in Israel at the School of Peace in the Oasis of Peace. And we're joined by Deanna Armbruster, the Honorary President and U.S. Director of Israel's new Peace College, also at the Oasis of Peace. Hey, ladies, let me ask you a question. Are you ready for a great show?
We are.
Okay.
Thank you.
You sit tight. We'll be right with you, okay? All right. Thank you all for joining us on Cool Change Radio, BradleyQuick.com, and on Facebook. As you know, you can catch our live and recorded video shows and interviews on those sites and many other websites. And as always, you can listen to our archived audio interviews, hundreds of them. Your favorite topics, favorite experts, and favorite personalities at BradleyQuick.com. Now, if you're not hanging out on CoolChangeRadio.com and you're looking for answers to questions, looking for some insight, you should be hanging out on BradleyQuick.com or on our YouTube channel, Cool Change Radio. Cool Change Radio on YouTube. Later, my buddy, Paul Medrano, former Mr. Universe, will be here with us talking about fitness and healthy living in our Getting Fit with Mr. Universe segment. It's all going to happen shortly, so stay right where you are. Now, make a note. If you'd like to chime in with a question for my guest today, you can just pick up the phone and call us. You can pick up the phone right now and dial 818-824-9123. That's 818-824-9123. Keep it on hand, because that's the number for all the shows here on Cool Change Radio. 824-9123, area code 818-824-9123. Okay, she moved to Neve Shalom, Oasis of Peace in Israel more than 33 years ago and has worked as a facilitator and director of the School for Peace for the past 30 years. She has trained hundreds of Palestinian and Jewish facilitators to facilitate groups in conflict in Israel, Palestine, and other areas of conflict in the world. Joining us now on the Quick Fix here on the Cool Change Radio and TV Network is the founder of the international renowned conflict management program in Israel and the honorary president and U.S. director of Israel's new Peace College, Dr. Nava Sonnenschein and Deanna Armbruster. Girls, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So good to have you both here. So, Doctor, tell me, what inspired you to move to Israel 33 years ago?
To Neve Shalom.
Yeah.
Wahat Salam.
Yeah.
Actually, the main change, I grew up in a working class neighborhood in Haifa, but I never met an Arab until I went to Haifa University. I was pretty shocked when 73 war started and the results, and I thought wars are not the way we should take. We should take something else.
You saw the conflict happening.
I was then 20 years old, and friends of mine were killed, and I was thinking something should be different. We should do things differently with our neighbors. Then I became more involved, and one day in a demonstration against racist documents that was against the Palestinians living inside Israel, I heard about a camp that will be in a place called Neve Shalom, Wahat, and me and my husband came to this place.
Now, you don't expect me to repeat that more than once, do you? No, go ahead.
And the idea to try to live together in one place, Jews and Palestinians, in peace and equality and respect, fascinated us.
But they are living in that under one roof in Israel right now, right? And they're not always getting along, but they're living under one roof, correct? In the same area.
In Israel, most of them live apart.
Yeah. So they have their own sections set up in Israel. And you were hoping to bring them all together.
We brought, 60,000 together through the activities of the School for Peace. It's not all of them, but it's a significant...
So you've got the School of Peace in Deanna Armbruster. You're the Honorary President and U.S. Director of the New Peace College, also at the Oasis of Peace. How'd that come about?
I've been working with Neve Shalom, Wahat for about 16 years now. I came with a background in journalism to work with Associated Press and to collect oral histories of Jews and Palestinians that would one day lead into a book. And I learned about the work of the village, and it took some time, and the more I learned and the more people I met, it came to me that this is real people doing the real hard work for trying to set an example that can make a difference not only in the region and the world, and I wanted to do more. I wanted to get involved. So I started supporting and helping and volunteering with the American organization that helps to do fundraising for Neve Shalom Wahat, the American Friends of. And once you get involved in peace in the Middle East, it hooks you. And I've been just getting in deeper and deeper over the years.
And so how long have you been involved with the Oasis of Peace?
For myself, Nava's been there 30-plus years, and I came 16 years ago.
Wow, so you've been doing it a little while, too. This does just kind of take hold of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's a very special place, and when you see the work happening and the children coming together and the adults having real, authentic conversations about the most difficult issues that people can confront, it's hard to walk away and not get your heart attached to it.
Now, what are some of the most difficult issues that people are confronting in that area? I mean, is it just getting along with each other? Or is it the conflict of neighboring countries? What is it exactly?
It's two people fighting on this piece of land, and what happened in
1948.
Yeah, when the Jews got their independence, the Palestinians lost their land and became refugees. And in 1967, Israel also conquered the West Bank and Gaza. And so there is 40-something years of occupation, military occupation of several millions of Palestinians.
So I sense a little resentment here on the Palestinian part.
I think this should change. We are living there, and it's a homeland of the two peoples, and we have to recognize.
Now, is this Oasis of Peace, the School of Peace? Is that in Tel Aviv?
No, it's halfway between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem.
Halfway between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, and is it in a zone-free area? Is it someplace where there's no conflict? Tell me.
No, it's a village on a hill, looking over the Ayalon Valley, which was had history of many wars. and we got the land from Latrun Monastery, and we built there a community of Jews and Palestinians who wanted to live together.
Right, so Jews and Palestinians wanting to live together. Now, what is the biggest conflict? Is it just that you took my land, I want it back? Is that the biggest conflict between the two?
Just to recognize that this is a land for the two peoples, not only one. And you cannot solve problems by military power, and you have to share the resources more equally. And all Palestinians inside Israel should be equal to Jews, not be second-class citizens, and we shouldn't keep the occupation. This is the main issue between the two sides.
Well, isn't there a lot of people trying to do that same thing? What makes you guys so unique and different? And you can jump in here anytime you want to.
Uniqueness that there is no other village like Neve Shalom, Wahat, Salam, that people chose to live together and do it in peace in their everyday life. Uniqueness is that we are bringing people together to really impact them deeply, to become change agents in our society and work for peace and human rights.
That sounds great. Now, Deanna, I want you to answer that question when we come back, okay?
Sounds good.
This is just getting hot. Just getting hot. You guys should stay right where you are. Stay put. If you got a habit you want to change, how would you do things differently to better your life experience? If you could, well, just sit tight. We might have some insight for you. I'm here with the program director and the director of School for Peace and the honorary president and U.S. director of Israel's new Peace College. We're talking about peace. Peace, everybody. This is the Quick Fix on Cool Change Radio. We're broadcasting live from Freddie Siegel Studios. I'm Bradley Quick, and hey, we'll be right back.
Today, experience the Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
This has never been attempted before by any treatment center, ever. Seasons Malibu is willing to take the risk because they understand quality care and evidence-based long-term recovery. Pay for only 3 months of treatment and stay until you are better, period. I'll say that one more time. Pay for only 3 months of treatment and stay until you are better. Enough is enough. Seasons Malibu wants to count your days of recovery, not the dollars in your pocket. No gimmicks, no guarantees, just straightforward world-class treatment until you are better. Do not hesitate. Call now. Seasons Malibu, 866-780-8539, 866-780-8539. That's Seasons Malibu at www.seasonsmalibu.com or 866-780-8539. 866-780-8539 for a free consultation and details. 866-780-8539. Hey, welcome back. You're listening to The Quick Fix here on Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place for positive change. I'm Bradley Quick, and we're right here right now to help you gain the upper hand in becoming all that you want to be. I'll be speaking at Seasons Malibu, a top-notch treatment center in Malibu, California, on July 31st. This is a networking event for addiction and mental health professionals and other practitioners of all kinds of holistic programs. It starts at 12:30 with a delicious meal prepared by Seasons' top-notch chefs, and I'll be speaking about self-mastery, the next level of counseling, and about the 7 stages of development. So join me July 31st at Seasons Malibu at 12:30 for this informative, fun networking event. Go to seasonsmalibu.com for location and phone number, and make sure you RSVP today at seasonsmalibu.com. All right, thank you for joining us. You know, we're broadcasting live from Freddie Siegel Studios, and this is the place to be. You can listen to this show again or hundreds of hours of other self-discovery content anytime you want by simply going to bradleyquick.com. There you can also sign up for our weekly radio show email reminder, where once a week you'll receive the most recent interviews in the comfort of your own home or office, and then you can listen at your convenience. Make sure not to miss your favorite authors, experts, or personalities. You can also podcast any of our shows or just listen to us anytime from anywhere at www.bradleyquick.com. All right, our guests today are Dr. Nava Sonnenschein, founder of the international renowned conflict management programs at the School for Peace, and Deanna Armbruster, the Honorary President and U.S. Director of Israel's New Peace College, also at the Oasis of Peace. Ladies, welcome back.
Thank you.
So, Deanna, you were going to tell us why is this so different? Why is this so special? Tell us what's significant about this.
Well, first of all, as Nava said, it's the decision that people made a choice to come and live together, raise their children together, work together, set up educational projects to demonstrate that it is possible for Jews and Palestinians to live in equality with respect for each other, to learn about each other's identity and history and culture, but also learning how to respect others. And one of the things there that is so special is the primary school, which is K through 6 school. It's the very first school in the region where Jewish and Palestinian children were learning in the same classroom together, where they learn in Arabic and Hebrew, they learn about each other's culture, they learn about each other's history, they learn the stories of what it means to grow up in this region. And out of that school came a few other schools in the region. And it's a model now for children to be able to grow up in an environment that is very different than other children in Israel grow up in. The School for Peace, the conflict management program that Nava was one of the founders of and helped build, reaches thousands of people who have an opportunity to have a real dialogue about real issues and to become people who can make a difference in their society, change agents, who can be involved in activities that can try to create a better society. And these kinds of educational projects inside the example of people living together is very different. It's unlike anything that we see in Israel and in Palestine and in the world in general.
So how did these people, these families, come to congregate in the village?
We have an assembly meeting where everybody comes, and why do they come? Or?
Yeah, well, you say that all these different nationalities are in conflict. Different organizations are in conflict. The people are in conflict. The Jews, the Palestinians. What Deanna just said was that this brings people together in meetings, right, in schools and whatnot, where we talk about the similarities, the differences in cultures, et cetera, et cetera. Now, why would my child? Who came after me to tell me about this opportunity to live with a bunch of other people that I don't feel the same with, so that we could learn how to grow together and live together? Who inspired that? Do we go out and do we raise a flag? Do we get on a soapbox? How do we do that?
In various ways, the people who manage the primary school, they go to different villages and towns and speak with groups of parents to inspire them to come. People who come to School for Peace programs, we use a lot of internet networks.
Uh-huh.
We are perceived as very professional, so people come because of the quality of the program. We teach the subject in several universities, so we are pretty known with our quality programs that are not superficial, just deal with knowing each other, but really get into the deep issues of asymmetry in power relations, talk about the painful issues, and try to start to take responsibility.
So you bring forth the light that we're all the same, really. We've grown up in different cultures, but we're all the same, really. We have the same goal, right? To live peaceful and harmonious.
Yeah, most people don't see it as this way. And we bring them to see. Most Israelis never met a Palestinian from West Bank unless they they served in the army, so they made them as soldiers, but not as human beings, not in one room looking into the eyes of the other, never heard about their life situation. Also, Palestinians don't have this opportunity. The only Israelis that they meet are either settlers or soldiers. So just to meet and to have a meaningful dialogue is a very unique experience for the people.
You know, having come to Israel and Palestine so many times and to talk with people there, it's surprising how little information they have about each other and how great the misunderstandings are between them. And yeah, Bradley, at the beginning of the show, you said something along the lines, well, everybody's already living in Israel already. It is a very diverse culture. There's a lot of different folks that are living, you know, in communities that are next to each other, but there's not contact between them and not contact along equal lines where they can have conversations and meet and learn each other's histories and narratives and stories as human beings and try to understand what a different person's perspective is.
Well, as Nava said, saying hi to somebody in passing is a whole lot different than learning about somebody's culture and about their upbringing, about who they are.
Mm-hmm. The history.
Exactly. So what programs, I understand you got some new programs that you're inspiring. What new programs do you have going with that goal to bring communities together? Because if I can get up on a stage and talk to a community, I can answer some of their questions and rest some of their fears. Where if I'm speaking to a one-on-one, it takes a lot more time to touch that many people. So what's going on there?
We have several communities. In the last 10 years, we have worked with what we call change agents. We approach community of environmentalists, for example, who come to professionals, who come to our program, a year and a half long courses, and then they influence all their community of environmentalists in Israel. The same is with mental health professionals. Lawyers, journalists, teachers. We reach many communities like that, up-and-coming politicians that are really, they go back to their community and they try to impact. So it's not just individuals. These are really groups that are going and inviting their colleagues and friends that never participated in such experience and try to influence them. If you go today to all peace and human rights organizations in Israel, you will find our graduates who lead those organizations.
Because you've been at this a long time. This 30 years is not just a day or two. It's quite a while.
36.
And it was in existence 6 years before you got there?
It was a place, but first families came in 79. So now.
So you're starting to make some headway.
4 families.
You're starting to make some headway now, though, right? Right? Is that right, Deanna?
Yeah, what we're doing now, in addition to the work that's been ongoing, is we're developing a new Peace College program, and the World Peace.
Is that the year and a half program that Nava was referring to?
That's the Change Agents program that Nava was referring to. It's one of our long-term projects now that works with specific professional communities. And we actually learned from that. And what we saw is that as great as it is to work with these professional sectors, it would also be a wonderful opportunity to raise up the platform of the village on an international level and let people from around the world not only visit the community, but also come and learn from its knowledge and experience. So we're starting a number of different programs. Some of them are already underway. Some are in the development stages and set to launch in the coming year, that range from an MA program in Peace and Conflict Studies that we're going to be doing in partnership with the University of Massachusetts in Boston, to short-term training programs where professionals, students, activists, people who are just interested in the issues, not just in Israel-Palestine, but in conflict on a larger scale, can come and take a 10-day, 2-week course and be able to have some skills that they can go back and use in their own professional sectors and their own environments. So we want to be able to do that so Europeans, Americans, Africans, people from all over can come and learn from the model of Neve Shalom, Wahat Salam.
That's wonderful. And so you've got some partners, joint partners here in the U.S., some other campuses or universities involved.
Yes, the primary one right now is the University of Massachusetts at Boston, but we're also establishing relationships with other state universities, small private liberal arts colleges, working on internships, study abroads, faculty exchanges, and developing research programs together.
Okay, listen, when we come back, I want to carry on the conversation here, but I also want to talk about some mishaps and vandalism, et cetera, that you guys have experienced recently. All right?
Great. Thanks.
Fair enough? All right, everybody. I'll be speaking at Seasons Malibu in Malibu, California, July 31st. This is a networking event for addiction and mental health professionals as well as holistic practitioners. It starts at 12:30. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. They're going to start with a great meal that I'm speaking about all kinds of great stuff, self-mastery, the next level of counseling, and I'll be talking about the 7 stages of development. Hey, go to seasonsmalibu.com, seasonsmalibu.com, and RSVP today. This is Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement. We'll be right back.
There are self-help seminars costing thousands of dollars guaranteeing miraculous transformations. There are compelling speakers and life-changing weekend experiences where you can walk on fire. They all deliver revelations that guarantee you'll come back for the more expensive revelations filled with even greater wonder next month on Fiji. We get addicted to positive, heartfelt, expensive theater. What we really need is a jumpstart, an awakening, someone who can give us a reminder that everything we need lies within. Through inspiration and practical knowledge, Dorothy Donahue helps people get grounded and motivated, inspired and energized. It's not just words and affirmations and the power of intention. It's a mindset brought about by a tangible, transcendental experience, an audio-visual, physical, spiritual experience that helps us realize we transform ourselves. We get tools to become the conscious co-creators of lives of unlimited potential. Find out more. Go to DorothyDonahue.com. You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
I'm Melody Beattie, author of Codependent No More. 7 times more Americans have hepatitis C than AIDS. I'm one of them. If you're one of the millions of Americans with hepatitis C and your doctors are treating you with interferon, then you're clearly aware of how your life has been turned horribly upside down. Backed by huge pharmaceutical monies, the medical community swears there's only one dangerous, disabling way to battle this silent killer. It's not true. There are alternatives, and they work. Triumph Over Hepatitis C is a book written by best-selling author Lloyd Wright, who fully recovered from this frightening disease. Lloyd is helping others to take charge of their lives and fight for their body's freedom from this crippling illness. His program is working for me. Call the people at Hepatitis C Free now at 866-HEP-C-FREE. That's 866-HEP-C-FREE. Don't become another medical statistic. Find out the truth about hepatitis C and get your life back.
Get your copy of Triumph Over Hepatitis C at Barnes & Noble and at hepatitiscfree.com. Call 866-HEP-C-FREE.
All righty, welcome back. You're listening to Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place to find your passion and purpose. I'm Bradley Quick, and we're right here right now to provide you with alternative solutions to the issues in your life. I'd like to share with you a great opportunity. You can join me this October 11th through the 15th in Teotihuacan, Mexico. That's right, Teotihuacan, Mexico. Fly into Mexico City. The van comes and gets you. It takes you up to 7,000-foot elevation to the Toltec Pyramids. That's right, base of the Toltec Pyramids. My buddy Lee McCormick's got a place run by Emily Greaves down there called the Dreaming House. It's 5,500 square meter facility. It's fantastic. And you walk a quarter mile of the pyramids every day, and you get to go through the 5 portals of your life utilizing the energy of the pyramids. It's like amazing. You don't want to miss this. It's changed my life, and I've gone consecutively every single time. Hopefully you can join us down there in Teotihuacan, Mexico this October 11th through the 15th, but Lee goes down there 4 or 5 times a year. Just go to www.spiritrecovery.com, spiritrecovery.com, click on the Journeys link, and come and join me on the pyramids. Now, this is amazing, I'm telling you. This is not just a tour of the pyramids, not just a bunch of information about the pyramids. This is about the Toltec wisdom, about the different portals of your life existence and the different levels of existence. It's absolutely amazing. It changed my life as it will change yours. Again, that's www.spiritrecovery.com. Click on the Journeys link and come and join us, all right? All right. She was awarded the Woman of Courage Certificate by the U.S. State Department for leadership encourage in tireless work in advocating for social change and coexistence. Dr. Nava Sonnenschein, founder of the internationally renowned conflict management programs, is here. She does this at the School for Peace. And Deanna Armbruster, the honorary president and the U.S. director of Israel's New Peace College, also in the Oasis of Peace. Girls, welcome back to the show. This is fantastic. So we were talking about, Deanna, you were going to tell us a little bit about what's going on down there.
Well, as I was saying, we're developing a new Peace College programs. We've got a MA program that's underway. We've got some short-term professional training programs that we are developing, and we've done a couple already, focused on being able to teach people about the experience and the work of Neve Shalom, Wahat Salam. You've got 30-plus years of experience of working to bring Jews and Palestinians together in the community, and a lot of people who stop by and visit the village, but these new educational programs that we're setting up are an opportunity for people to spend a little bit more time, learn more in-depthly, and not just about Israeli-Palestinian, Jewish-Arab issues, but also about how to take those the work of the Oasis of Peace and take it home with them and apply it to what is happening if they're teachers in their classrooms, if they're mediators in conflict resolution programs, in activism, how to create social justice and change in a region, and how to make a difference. And so we're very excited to be launching these new programs that will really raise up the platform of the village and bring people all around the world to learn more about the work that's been ongoing there for so long.
Now, I know that what you guys do is fantastic. It's not only good for the individuals that participate in your village and in your community and in your college, but it's good for the whole world. It's a fantastic thing you're doing. But there are some people that are resistant to what you're doing, right? And you've recently, the village has been vandalized. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, well, tell us about that. What are you doing to fix that? And
some people, extremists, probably from the settlement movement, came and cut our tires, 15 cars tires, at night.
Right.
Like cowards.
Cowards,
And sprayed on the gate of the primary binational bicultural school, Death to the Arabs, where half of the children are Arabs. So we had to do something contrary to that. We arranged a day with the children and parents, and they painted with the help of two Palestinians who are participating in our change agent programs to do murals, beautiful murals on the wall. There was a lot about it in the media. We have to fight back.
You have to fight back, but you're not unique to vandalism, especially school. When I was at school, in a number of high schools that I was in and got kicked out of in my lifetime, there was all kinds of vandalism. People spray painting things, slitting tires, stuff like that happens.
No, but it's racist vandalism.
Right, but is this a regular thing that happens?
No, it's the first time that it happened at Neve Shalom, Wahat Salam, but this specific groups are doing it also in Palestinian villages, burn mosques, and there is nothing done against this by the government, and we think we should do much more work.
So you've taken a different approach in taking a community effort to fix this, right?
Yeah, and we just recently we had a conference of peace people in all peace NGOs in Israel and Palestine in our beautiful Fred Segal Friendship Library.
Fred Segal Friendship Library?
Yeah, we have a wonderful library there that will host all peace organizations, hosted and will host all peace organizations, scholars, peace activists to gather together and to strengthen our forces. You know that in the last 2 years, there were 25 bills that were proposed by the government to limit the human rights, democracy, Supreme Court, and minority rights and peace organizations work. And we have to strengthen our forces to gather and to work together to spread another language, language of peace, language of understanding, of tolerance, of equality.
Is that your vision for the village? Is that the future of the village, or what do you see for the village? I mean, you do a lot of great stuff there. You help a lot of great people. So, what is the vision of the village? Where's it going?
The vision that we will be a model of how to solve the things in the national level and between the two nations. And the vision is to develop our work and to reach many more people in the country. We have reached until today about 60,000. We want to reach millions of people in this country and to do the work. And by that, really to influence, because we saw that those who participated really had a deep impact. This issue became central in their lives, and they are active for that, for peace and equality. And we want to influence. Unfortunately, the Israeli political map moved to the right, and there is a deadlock in the negotiations. There is no negotiations with the Palestinians. And we think that we should strengthen our work to act in another way.
Do you have a chance to mediate that relationship at all?
With those we have worked, yes, of course.
No, but can you step in someplace and take it to a higher level?
We these 2 years we are working with up-and-coming politicians that are high in politics, not yet in the parliament, but will be in 5-10 years.
Deanna, go ahead.
And we train them to, when they will do the decisions, they will have a different value
different
system.
Outlook. Right.
Yeah.
Well, Deanna, what's your vision for Peace College?
The vision for Peace College is to be its own independent, standalone institution where people from around the world can come and learn about the community and their work. It's an opportunity to take the village into a new generation. You know, it's hard to argue with 30 years of work.
It sure
and
is.
It's hard to argue with 30 years of people living together. So when people say it doesn't work, it's very utopian, how is that possible? Well, you've got generations of children that have been born in this village who are growing up there, who are going and getting married, having their own children. Some continuing to live at Neve Shalom, Wahat Salam, some moving on and living in other parts of the region, but continuing to set that example of what it means to have been raised in a spirit of respecting each other and learning about each other. And so when you say it's not possible, well, it is possible. Neve Shalom, Wahat Salam is a real working example of what you can do and what people can do to make a difference in the world.
That's wonderful. You guys, you're really a good team, aren't you? You really are. You all have the same values, the same outlook, the same ambitions, the same motivations, and you're supported by wonderful people like Fred Siegel, and I'm sure lots of other people like that in the world. And this is just a fantastic thing because it's all about bringing peace and harmony to the world, right?
You know, one of the hardest things that it's hard to get your mind around is that feeling of hope, and what does hope mean, and how is hope inspired? And when things look bad on a political level, on an economic level, it makes you feel bad inside. And one thing that Neve Shalom Wahat Salam offers is hope. It's there. It continues in the good days, in the bad days. People don't walk away from it. They don't leave. The programs are continuing. But it needs help. It needs support. It needs friends around the world to embrace it, to help it, to let it succeed, and to be that example. So when racist vandals come in and do something cowardly and paint hate messages on the side of the school, that there's other people in the world that come and say, you know what, that's not right. We need to do something to help.
That's good. Listen, I'd like to thank you both for being here. You both have really just been fantastic guests. I hope that you'll come back and do it again sometime. And do give my best to Freddie Siegel. He's one of my favorite people of all time.
Ours too.
He really is. And thank you very much again for being here with us, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very, very much. Stay put, everybody. You're in the right place. Cool Change Radio would like to welcome all our new talk shows, including Dates and Mates with Dear Mrs. D's Damona Hoffman, Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God with Michael Brian Baker. And do look for our other upcoming shows here on CoolChangeRadio.com. We're coming back with our Getting Fit Mr. Universe segment. This is Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement, here on your Solutions Radio Network. We'll be right back. Get quality goods for less from Bag City, serving all of Reno, Denver, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and many more cities. Up to 70% below retail on everything. Coin purses, wallets, organizers, purses, briefcases, backpacks, travel and garment bags, and ladies' and men's leather jackets. All discounted, all up to 70% below retail. Bag City, the best for less? Bag City serving all of Reno, Denver, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and many more cities. Contact Bag City at 818-990-1795. That's Bag City, quality goods for less money. Bag City, where 15% of all sales go to local charities. You can't beat that. You help local charities while getting quality goods at up to 70% below retail. Contact Bag City now at 818-990-1795. Contact Bag City today and get quality goods for less money. That's 818-990-1795. Shop Bag City to save. Shop Bag City for charity. Bag City, 818-990-1795.
You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
Today, experience The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
All righty. Thank y'all for joining us on Cool Change Radio, Facebook, and BradleyQuick.com. As you know, you can catch our live and video recorded shows on CoolChangeRadio.com and over 700 hours of my best audio interviews, your favorite topics and personalities at BradleyQuick.com. This is The Quick Fix. I'm Bradley Quick, and we're broadcasting live from Freddie Siegel Studios. We're your home for self-improvement and a place for positive life enhancement. I want you to know we're being supported in large part by one of my favorite charities, the Cool Change Foundation. The foundation was created to help families and all the children in those families. They do that by providing positive transformational life enhancement methods and techniques to those children's caretakers, usually moms and dads, so they may overcome negative habits and become better role models and providers for the kids. As a direct result, the children's home and family life becomes more nurturing and loving. It does every time. It's a beautiful thing. You can help the Cool Change Foundation, help the mom, dads, and kids in your community, and you can do that right now. Simply send you a donation of love and support directly to the foundation at www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Once there, simply click on the Support Us link at the top of the page. You'll be helping us help the children. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Click on the Support Us link and help us today. Every penny counts, no donation's ever too small, and the children need your help. From all of us here at Cool Change Radio, we thank you for your support. All right, here he is, my buddy Paul Medrano, former Mr. Universe, talking about fitness and healthy living. Listen to what he has to say, because this man has done it, continues to do it, and yet he has a life too. Imagine that. Here he is, Paul Medrano.